Cozy games, a gaming category meant to be relaxing and rewarding. But when the tasks start piling up, some players say it stops feeling cozy and starts to feel like labor. Honestly, I blame Stardew Valley. Now, cozy is defined to be farming. I don't know how I feel about it, because I saw this TikTok post. I do not yearn to tend for the fields. I love the animals, but that's about it. I have to plant the seeds and I water it, and then I have to go out and then do tasks for the whole village and stuff. The story would start off like, oh, here's Shae. She wanted something new, something fresh. And her relative left her a dungy old house and she had to fix it up, do a fixie-upper. And she also has to manage the tasks for the city even though there's a mayor there. Why am I in charge? I have to talk to the priest, I have to talk to the nurse, the doctor, the shopkeeper. I have to make friends with everybody. That's too much work. I'm new to the city. I'm new to this town. Why do I have to help you? Help me. It's not cozy to me anymore. When I think of cozy games, I think of the cozy games from the early thousands, like Girls Go Games. Those were cozy because you could just hop on, get immersed into the game, and then hop off. It's not like you're worried about it. You're not sleeping. Oh my gosh, I need to go back into Animal Crossing because what if I miss the shop? The shop closes at a certain time. That was me during COVID time, but I was pulling all-nighters for Animal Crossing during COVID time. With Animal Crossing, I would say it felt like labor because it depends on how you play the game. If you want to clear out the whole island or just go through so many tasks just to get more money, yes, it feels like labor. But in a sense, I feel like with Animal Crossing, they made it in a way that it's like hidden labor. So if you want good things, you're gonna have to work for it. It's kind of like Disney Dreamlight. It's like the same thing. It's like hidden labor within the game. Some games are more obvious than others. I'm not saying none of the cozy games shouldn't have tasks because the Girls Go Games, most of those games had tasks. Like Cooking Mama, well, not Cooking Mama, what was it called? Papa Frito? Papa Pizza? Papa John's! I'm just kidding. You know that pizza game? There's also makeup games, dress up games, and you have certain tasks. Obviously, we're going to have to work within the game, so I'm not criticizing that, but it's just what more do you want from me? Tom Nook, what more do you want from me? I mean, you asking for so many bells. I just got here. Give me some time. It reminds me of when people were mad that people would cheat in a game. I'm like, this is none of your business. I don't have time to waste to be getting these bells. I want to decorate. There's some people who love the task, but there should be a balance. I shouldn't be working all the time within the game. Especially with the game set that you're decorating. Why am I working most of the time to get money? Even on those mobile games, it's you always have to have money or work for the money or tickets by watching ads or doing a whole bunch of tasks just to enjoy the game. I played the Kim Kardashian game a little bit, but I had to drop it because all the stuff I wanted to do, I needed money. And if I wanted money, I had to do all those tasks. And I'm like, I don't want to do the tasks. I just want to look cute in the game. I want to build up my house. For me, it just seems like there's so much to do before you actually get to the game. So I think this is why I really like playing The Sims. Well, I don't know about The Sims now because all that controversy. Okay, when I get into a game, I don't like making my Sims work. Well, it depends on the storyline. If it's a struggle one, because I have a lot of drama in my games. There's so much drama in my game. It's tense, okay? I don't want them to work all that time because, first of all, the jobs in The Sims is kind of boring. I'm just going to say that it's boring. So I don't even want to waste time to make sure they have all this money. I'll start them with a certain amount, and depending on the storyline, I'll either add it or decrease it, because it takes too long for them to work to get the money so they can actually do other stuff. Sometimes it is rewarding to work within the games, but I don't know. I just like to go. Because my gaming sessions, I only have a certain amount of time anyway. So if I'm wasting away with just doing tasks that I didn't even want to do in the first place, it's not even cozy anymore. It's just like work. It's like I'm working away, putting in hours. I'm like, ugh. Speaking of tasks, I don't understand as to why games nowadays is like we have to fix the game for them. Like Sims 4, I promise you, I was like my own IT person. It would take me a day to fix my game, and then I would play my game and it would get broken the next day. Like, I can't do this anymore. Yeah, I don't have that much time. That's also a task. And another thing is that even when completing these tasks, you can't do anything else. It's like you're forced to go a certain way. You can't do your own thing. When the developers force me a different way when I want to go this way, I get irritated. I'm like, bro, why can't I go this way? Why do I do all this other stuff? And you know, it's funny I mentioned that because I have been playing Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is like a open world, but it still makes you go a certain way for the game, which is fine. But I like how Cyberpunk did, because there's multiple missions and you can pick which mission, and I like that more than like, oh, this is the first thing you have to do, this is the second thing you have to do. I would want girly games to come back. Why do we always have to be a farmer? I just wish there was more option when it comes to roles. What if I can be a shopkeeper? What if I can be like a vet or a barista? I also noticed that you can see more cozy games without farmers on like tablets and phones rather than on console games, which I find to be interesting. Let me look up the App Store. I wonder if I search cozy on the App Store, what would pop up? I don't know the gaming specifics as to why the cozy games that I'm looking for is on my phone or tablet rather than consoles. I'm not really sure as to why it's not on consoles, but it's just interesting to me that it's on the phone. You know, I can't even play games on my phone that much just because my storage, this iPhone, y'all, it takes up so much storage, even for the system, that I don't even have space to have stuff on my phone. I barely have space for my videos and pictures, and that's my job. I kind of wish it was more balanced when it comes down to mobile games and console games in the cozy category, because the games I see on my phone, I would play all those games. Those are the games I'm looking for. But when I go to console like Switch or Steam, it's the same repetitive cozy game. Can we get more diversity? Especially with fashion games. Fashion and simulation games are my cozy games. Those are the cozy games that I love the most. Y'all remember Stardoll? That was my game, Stardoll. And that was the most cozy game ever. Like, you're just dressing up. That Barbie open world game, that was cozy as well. We had to redefine what cozy actually means. I feel like the game developers need to get out their mind that even though Stardew Valley is a good game and had a lot of success, you don't have to follow in their footsteps. Please, we have enough. I promise you, when I see gaming trailers for new games coming up, if I see farming, I'm not getting because I know farming is going to be the most important aspect of the whole game, and I don't want that. A little farming is okay, but if it's the whole game, I'm not for it, because there's so much other stuff I would like to do, you know? Oh my gosh, don't leave. I remember what I was going to say before, that the marketing towards cozy games is mainly towards women now. I think that's on purpose. I feel as though cozy games can also include fighting games, something that's more targeted to males, but they just put us in one category to be a housekeeper, managing. I don't know how I feel about that. It's domestic roles, basically. I don't know. I know I'm not reaching, okay? Because it's kind of weird, because, yeah. Why is it the marketing for games for women is more like you have to manage the town, you have to make sure everyone's good, you have to make sure the cows, everyone, you had to literally put everyone before yourself within the game. It just makes you wonder, right? Because I love shooting games. Give me a good shooting game. Like, if I had a good shooting game and I could have good customization as well, that would be my dream. I would always look up games that have good customization. And usually the good customization comes from those open world games and battles and stuff. But it's not targeted towards women. And people were like, oh, well, this is not really the game for this. Like, why are you making pretty characters and stuff? I'm like, I want to look pretty. I want pretty people in my game. Like, is that so wrong? Like, even Baldur's, is it Baldur's game? Baldur. I don't know. People would replay it just because they want to customize their character, which I love. Even after customizing your character, there's so much stuff to do. And it's like you have so much freedom within the game. I feel like customization should be more of a crucial part in cozy games. They're kind of lacking, not gonna lie. Also, another big cozy game is Love and Deep Space. I had it a little bit, but it took too much storage on my phone. I'm waiting for that game to go on console. If that game went on console, bro, y'all, I feel like cozy game would be redefined, because I think people are not taking it seriously of how big Love and Deep Space is just because it's a mobile game. And I think that's another reason as to why we haven't gotten so much variety within cozy games, because if it's on mobile, people don't really think it's a real game. I wish it was on console, because that will really redefine what cozy is. Because there was fighting, there was story mode, there was customization, there was simulation. It had literally everything. Sure, there were still tasks within the game, but because the simulation was good and the story was good and people liking the characters, the tasks, it didn't feel as work. The task was more rewarding than just doing a task just because you needed something in the game. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm also... Don't leave yet. I'm remembering everything now. I don't really have a script today. I feel like otome games could also be part of the cozy game definition, but like I said, the different varieties that we have, because we have them, they're just not as mainstream. There's such a variety when it comes to cozy, but no, they just look at farming. Well, I hope you guys liked this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And please let me know what you feel about cozy game equating to labor. Also tell me, what is your favorite cozy game? How would you define a cozy game? There's so many definitions, so please let me know. Oh my gosh, I just realized we need to bring back party games. Party games were so cozy, right? Like, it's a party game. I feel like they need to bring that back too. Oh my gosh, there's so many, like I said, there's so many categories for cozy. I don't know why they're just sticking with one route. Like, come on, expand. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!